Hey guys, Dan here and Merlin, aka Joe.
It's true.
Known to some.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time for another Food Fanatics.
Wow, one again.
Yeah, now look, I would say every other one of these, or at least every third, is Lay's chips with their flavors.
All right, so eventually it's just Lay's Fanatics.
Lay's, eventually it's just going to be called Lay's Fanatics.
We swear he's not sponsored.
We've done a couple recents, though, that were like fast food. We did the chicken sandwich. We've done Oreo cookies. But mostly it's Lay's.
Is it just because they have a lot of variety?
They have a lot of variety. Well, look, they're always trying to get people to buy different kinds of chips.
They got their different sweet
and they got their suckers right here that always plunks down the money.
He's the primary audience right there.
But now this is an odd line that they've got going on.
Is it a David Lynch line?
So no, it's not quite that odd.
Okay.
Although I feel like the Gorillas and David Lynch
that's a good combo.
They should do something together.
That's a good combo.
At some
yeah.
Time.
What's his name? The Gorillas guy?
Damon Albarn.
Damon Albarn. Yeah.
Yeah, Damon and David.
Do it, guys. That's a good combo.
We'll tag them in it. All right, but so here's the deal. Yeah. So Frito Lay is the company that owns Lay's. But they also own many, many other types of things. They own Doritos. They own Tostitos, I believe. They own the Chester the Cheetah, the whole thing.
Basically a lot of O's.
Basically a lot of O's. So now their latest line of chips is flavors replicating some of their best-selling, already existing products.
What?
So I don't know how this is going to go. But currently we've got the Cheetos Cheese Lays.
Okay.
Funyuns Lays and Cool Ranch Doritos Lays.
You know what?
So these are things that already exist, but they've made them into potato chips.
And there's one word that comes to mind before we try any of these.
Oversaturation.
Redundant.
It is. I agree.
Like what?
I am confused but I saw these and I was like, well, we have to talk about these.
Yeah.
Because it's so weird.
That's random.
These are all already existing crunchy, salty snack foods by Frito Lay.
It's already kind of a safe bet, I guess.
So I think these will be graded more probably based on how they replicate the item.
Yes.
Rather than, because we all know these are going to taste good. We know what Cool Ranch Doritos taste like.
Yeah.
So now they're not my favorite Dorito.
They're probably mine.
My favorite are the classic nacho cheese. Now I love Cool Ranch as well, but I'm a nacho cheese fan.
You're not a sweet chili guy.
You know what? Every other flavor they have is like heat to the nth degree.
Sweet chili's not too bad.
Sweet chili maybe's all right, but they're every one they release is hotter than the last.
Well,
so
we tried spicy ones that one time, and you were like, no.
I almost died.
Yeah.
So, all right, which one do you want to try first? I'm holding the Cheetos, but it's up to you.
Since you're holding Cheetos, let's do Cheetos.
Okay. What do you think of these three? Cool Ranch probably would be your favorite of the actual item, not the Lay's version, but the actual item.
All right.
I'd say my favorite actual item might be Cheetos, but I do also love Cool Ranch Doritos.
Well, I like Cheetos, but I'm wondering if it's just like the dusting of Cheeto on the chip. I don't know how well that's going to go. And I'll confess something to you. I don't think I've ever had a Funyun, so
really,
I might not be the best judge. I
mean, when I was a kid.
You were a Funyun?
That was a Funyun. Yeah, Funyuns and Bugles, I really enjoyed as I was a kid.
Bugles.
Remember Bugles? You put them on your hand. You were like Dracula or whatever with it.
Yeah, I know about Bugles.
All right. So this says, what happens when the cheesiness of Cheetos snacks meets the delicious crispiness of Lay's chips? Open the bag and find out. We're going to do just that. So here we go. Of course, we got to smell first. That's always the number one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to me, it just smells like a cheesy potato chip. I don't get necessarily a Cheeto flavoring. Right?
That smell again. I think there's a little bit of Cheeto in there.
Maybe.
But I see what you mean. It could just
Cheetos has a pretty distinctive smell.
That's why I'm like, it reminds me of it, but it doesn't seem like straight Cheeto to me.
Well, and actually, I'll be honest. Lately, with the Cheetos, I've been having the baked Cheetos because they come in like the variety pack. So I haven't actually had a regular Cheeto in a long time, so maybe that's part of it.
The regular Cheetos are the ones that are just crunchy, right?
Yes.
Because I like those.
Yeah, and they have, I think maybe they sell cheese curls as well, but...
They do puffs, and I'm like, I don't really want to get that. I like the crunch.
All right, so let's see. These look very cheesy. I mean, look at how... That's pretty cheesy. That's gross. Well, it does taste like a Cheeto. But...
Kind of. Well...
Okay, here's what I don't like about it.
Yeah.
It does taste like a Cheeto, but...
Uh-huh.
Because the consistency is a chip...
Yeah.
I'm not actually digging it that much.
I mean, I think it's fine, but it's really...
What's the point?
Well, it's just got a hint of Cheeto, which you get initially, and then I'm just getting the salt of a regular Lay's potato chip.
Right.
Which is fine, but I don't think the consistency of it maybe absorbs the flavor of the Cheeto.
Maybe.
Like, it doesn't really feel all around like a Cheeto.
Right.
Which is affecting the taste, too, I think.
All right, well, we do, out of 4 potatoes, I give these
okay.
a 2.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it's
they're
okay.
fine.
It's okay.
And I'll finish the bag for sure.
But it's basically a slightly cheesy chip.
But it's like, it's a cheesy chip that is not necessarily a Cheeto. When I think of Cheeto, I really do think of a specific texture.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's got, like, the curl, and it's kind of thick.
Damn.
Tell me.
To be fair, though, on the description of the bag, they did say they were going for the replication of the flavor with the type of chip form.
Well, I guess they sort of did cover that, but but then it again begs the question, what's the point? Right?
You're right.
So, all right. Since you've never had a Funyun, we're going to save Doritos for last.
Sure.
We're going to try Funyuns. So, I guess you may not be able to properly
judge
this.
it.
This says, who said you needed rings to have fun? Get the flavor of Funyuns rings now on Lay's wavy chips. So again, you're right. They're saying just this is the kind of generic flavor of this product.
They're covering their bases
on a chip. Well,
trying to.
They're trying to anyway. Now I will know right away if this is a Funyun
you tell
smell. Me. Oh my God, that is what Funyuns smell like, 100%.
I don't know. It smells almost.
They have replicated. Well, it is. What's interesting about Funyuns is it's not quite like a Maui onion, but it is it's not a sweet onion, but
it actually
but it's
smells,
not like an onion ring either.
It smells a little like the onion ring inside to me, like the onion inside.
And I think that's kind of what the point of Funyuns are.
Okay.
All right, I'm actually pretty excited about this because the smell of this is perfect to what a Funyun smells like. All right, let's try this now.
I'm curious.
I want to get your take because you've never even had a Funyun.
Looks like a chip to me.
Oh my God. This is so good. This is taking me back.
I like it better than the other one.
This is taking me back to middle school when I would get Funyuns from the 7-Eleven or from the vending machine at school. Wow. They really replicated that taste incredibly well.
It's kind of like that sweet, almost pickly onion ring kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it tastes pretty good, but I have no idea.
I mean, look, would I still prefer a regular Funyun? I guess so. But the thing about Funyuns is, have you ever seen one? It's just a big circle. There's a lot of just sort of puffed air. Whereas here,
dense.
It's a little more dense because it's in a chip. Well, look. Oh, that's a good one.
You got a good one.
All right, look.
I do like it.
I like these a lot. I think this replicates Funyuns perfectly.
Oh, wow.
But, well, look. It's still a ripoff of an already existing item. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's not the most creative thing.
So, I can't, I don't, I sort of set out before this video even started that I wasn't going to give anything higher than a 3.
Because how could you?
Because based on originality, it's just a blatant ripoff of their other product. But that's a 3 for me.
Well, not to be unoriginal again, but I was thinking 3 tentatively because I've never had a Funyun before. But
yeah, hard to say for you, I guess.
If I got a Funyun and I thought, wow, this is exactly like it, I might have given it higher.
Yeah.
So I'll stay 3 as well.
I think the 3 is perfect for that. Now this one, I think
Dorito on a Lay's
I think
chip.
this has a lot of work cut out for it to really hold up.
Yeah.
Because the Cool Ranch Dorito is one of the top flavors. It's been around for 30 plus years. I remember when it got introduced. At least I think I do.
A very 90s chip for sure.
Like late 80s, very early 90s, somewhere in that range. I was in middle school, I think. Ever wondered what Doritos Cool Ranch flavor would taste like on Lay's chips? I haven't.
No.
I'll be honest, never did. Saddle up, because Lay's put this iconic, it is iconic, Doritos flavor on these iconic potato chips.
Well, they're really laying it in here.
Now look, this is iconic, this flavor. But I think we'll know right away, again, with the smell. I'm going to let you take first sniff, since Cool Ranch is your favorite. Uh-oh, that doesn't seem like a good face. What are we thinking about that?
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting Cool Ranch immediately.
No, it's definitely more of a potato chip smell than a
kind of a
nacho or tortilla chip
once
smell.
Once again, like almost like a sour cream pickle. Like that's
we gotta take our drinks before we.
Yeah.
I dropped my drink. But
gotta cleanse.
We gotta cleanse that palate because I'm still funyuning up over here. But I don't know that I get specifically a Cool Ranch Dorito flavor. It's a little ranchy, but not like a Cool Ranch Dorito.
No, like if we're looking for that specific scent, it's not exactly the same.
Cool Ranch Doritos is a specific ranch. Yeah, like
and
you really know it.
Though looking at these, and I guess
ranch is strong.
I guess when we pull them out here,
It's a regular chip.
I don't think it has anywhere near as much of the covering.
No, the dusting is pretty light on this, whereas if you actually get a Cool Ranch Dorito, it's all over.
So that might be part of it.
Place.
Even so, though.
Give it a go.
Well, I'm tasting it a little more. But
it's funny. You do taste it more than it looks.
Yeah. But you know what? It tastes... Hold on.
I'll tell you what this tastes like to me. Now look.
I get a hint of it, but then it tastes just like sour cream
I was
and
just
onion
gonna say that.
potato chips.
I think it tastes like... Well, it actually tastes a little bit like... Remember when we did the Hers mashups? And they had the cheddar... What was it called? The cheddar and sour cream and onion?
Oh, yeah.
It tastes kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get more of a sour cream flavor than anything on this, not a ranch.
Yeah, like that's... I was thinking maybe they seem similar, but you get like that initial taste. It's kind of like the Cool Ranch, and then it's all that, like you said.
Well, and look...
Not bad, but...
The aftertaste, though, I do get a little bit of the Cool Ranch. But barely any when I'm actually chewing it.
Well, look, I think it's a pretty good chip.
I do too.
But it's not really a Cool Ranch
Dorito.
But
I wouldn't call it a Cool Ranch Dorito at all. I would call it a sour cream and ranch or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
all right. Well, I think this one's probably in the middle for me. 2.5.
Wow, I agree.
Echo?
Yeah.
Well, look, if nothing else, you know these are the correct grades. Because we've never agreed
so much
on a Food Fanatics episode.
It's weird.
I think it runs right down the line. The Funyuns are the best. Cool Ranch is tasty, but I don't think it's
wrong.
I don't think it encapsulates the Cool Ranch Dorito style. And then the Cheeto ones are fine, but it's just a cheesy chip. It to me doesn't. I feel like texture-wise, the Cheetos are least like a potato chip.
Yes.
So it would make sense, I guess, that it doesn't
transfer as well. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, like Doritos are, they're kind of the same shape of potato chips. They're the same kind of width. The Funyuns, a little more puffed air, but still got that potato chip feel. And then, Cheetos are just thin, dense cheese snacks. I don't know. Like, they're nothing like a chip.
No, they're totally different.
Except the fact that they're crunchy. Like, that's about it.
They're crunchy.
So, all right, 2, 2.5, and 3. I think that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
All right, well, who knows what is next on Food Fanatics? We never know.
No.
I just go shopping, and then I say, hey, Joe, we're going to eat food today.
Well, at some point,
we'll see.
We'll have to...
Oh, we got to do the honey, though. Our friend James, who is a beekeeper.
That's right.
Wants us to taste test all of these different honeys, which I think is a great idea.
That's a big video, yeah.
So at some point, I would like to do that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll have to let him know.
Yeah. Honey Fanatics, it'll be called.
Yeah, special.
All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for eating and joining, as always.
Enjoying that. Thaning you for having me.
We'll see everybody next time. Bye.
Bye.